Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we're going to start adding the legs to our player. So yeah, let's get started. First, you want to go to the link in the description and you want to download this third person folder, okay? After that, you want to go back to your game and you want to go to the animations folder and you want to create a new folder here called third person, okay? And you want to set some color to it. I want to set this yellow. You want to open it, and first what you want to do, you want to import this Ski Mannequin UE4 model. Okay, and you don't want to select any skeleton or anything, import all. Now, what you want to do is, okay, we actually should have put this on a folder. So let's create a new folder. Let's call it mesh, and let's select all these and move them there. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to import all the animations. Let's not select the mesh anymore. Now let's select that skeleton that we just added. So UE4, Ski Mannequin UE4 skeleton, import all. And now all the animations should import correctly. I had some problems with the jump animation, so I will try again. Okay, so if you get the same problem, what you want to do, you want to try to import the jump animation. You want to select the skeleton, and here, when you open the advanced, you can see the snap to closest frame boundary. You want to enable that. Okay, import all. Now it should work. Okay, and now we just want to actually set that snap to boundary thing. We want to set it back to false, so let's get the animation once more. Oh, it imported it. Okay, so let's go to other folder. Let's try to import it, and we can make that false, like that, and cancel, like that. So, here on the third person folder, we want to actually create a blend space. So, animation, and blend space. And now let's select the UE4 skeleton. This will be called TPS underscore Locomotion. Okay, my computer is running out of memory. Okay, so let's try again. My Unreal crashed. Okay, so this will be called TPS Locomotion. And I will save all. And now let's open it. And here, what I want to do, I want to open the horizontal axis. I want to call this right speed. And minimum value will be minus 450 and maximum value will be 450. And the vertical axis will be called forward speed, and minimum axis minus 450 and max positive 450, like that. And let's actually snap to grid, and here snap to grid, like that. Okay, so the animations. Asset browser, what we want to do here. So we want to get the idle animation to the middle. Then we want to get the walk F animation to here. So walk front or forward. Walk B, walk back here. Walk L here. Walk R here. And then we want to get the run F to here. Run B to here. run L to here, and run R to here. Now, with the control pressed, we can see all the animations that they are working. See, walking left, walking right, walking back, jogging or running back, running left, running forward, and running right. Okay? So we can save and close this. Now let's create another blend space, but this will be on the legacy, it will be blend space 1D. Okay, let's search for UE4. This will be called TPS print BS, like that. Let's open it. And here on the horizontal axis, we want to call this forward speed, and the minimum value will be like 450 and maximum 675. Okay, like that. And here we want to get our printf animation to here, to the 450 mark, and we want to set this rate scale to 0.66. I think that's good. Then we want to get the printf to the end, to the 675, and we want to set the speed to 1. Okay, it will be like this. Okay, so let's save, let's close this. And now we want to create another blend space, and that will be a normal blend space, and the skeleton will be UE4, and this will be called TPS crouch. Yes. Let's open it. And here we want to set the horizontal axis to be right speed, and the minimum value to be minus 300, and the maximum to be 300. And let's snap the grid. And vertical axis will be called forward speed, minimum value minus 300. Okay, minus 300, and maximum positive 300. And snap the grid. Now, what we want to do, we want to get first crouch idle to the middle. Then we want to get the crouch walk F to here, crouch walk B to here, crouch walk L to here, and crouch walk R to here. And now you can try it. You can see walking right, walking left, walking forward, walking backwards. Okay, everything is working, so let's save and let's close this. Okay. So now we actually want to create the animation blueprint. So let's right click, animation, animation blueprint. We want to select the UE4, create. And this will be called APP TPS layer. Let's open it. And let's go to the event graph. Okay. Here on the, this is update animation, we want to first get the begin play. Event blueprint begin play. Let's get this, try get pawn owner. Okay, and from here, from the return value, we want to cast to, first person character. And let's promote it to a variable. And let's rename this variable to be player ref. And here on event blueprint update animation, so basically the event tick, what we want to do is we want to get the player ref, get, right click and convert to validated get, like this. Now what we want to do, we want to first get velocity, get velocity. Okay. And then what we want to do is we want to get forward vector, get actor forward vector. Then we want to get actor right vector, like this. Now what we want to do, first we want to get this velocity and we want to promote it to a variable on the is valid. This variable will be called, of course, velocity. And now what we want to do, from the forward vector, we want to dot product like this, and we want to dot it to the velocity. And that value, let's actually align it. This will be promoted to a variable, and this will be forward speed. Then this right vector, we want to dot product this to the velocity also, and let's align it. And actually like this. This will be promoted to a variable, and this will be called right speed. Okay, now we have those. Then we want to, let's get the player ref again. And from here we want to get is falling player character component, character movement component, and we want to promote this to a variable. Okay, let's actually move this to here, like this. And this will of course be called falling. And now from the player ref, we also actually we have to create a variable on the first person blueprint. So let's compile, let's save all, let's move this next to the first person map. Let's go to blueprints, let's open the PP first person character. Let's create a new variable. Let's call it anim crouch. Okay, and we don't have to do anything else here right now. Let's just compile and save. And let's go back to the app TPS layer. Now let's get the anim crouch to here. Let's add some reroutes. And let's promote this to a variable. And we can just call it here. Yeah, we can leave it to be anim crouch. Or we can just call it crouch. Okay. So I think, yeah, we have everything done here. So let's compile, save all, and let's go to the anim graph. And what we want to do here is we want to right click and create a state machine. This will be called Loco. Let's connect it to here. Let's open it. And here first we want to create a state. This will be called moving. Let's just leave it here. And here to the moving state, let's open it. We want to get our TPS logo BS. Connect it to here. And for the right speed, let's get the right speed. And for the forward speed, let's get the forward speed. Like that. Let's compile and save all. Let's go back to logo. And now we want to create a state here. And let's call it sprinting. And to here, what we want to do, let's open it. we want to check if the forward speed is greater than 455. Okay, because 450 is our basic like jogging, walking speed, and higher than that will be the sprinting speed. Compile and save. Let's go back to the local. Now, the sprinting, let's open it. We want to get the TPS sprint BS, and let's connect it here. And let's get the forward speed. And compile and save. Let's go back to the local. And here, let's connect back. Let's double click on this rule. Here we want to get the forward speed, and we want to check if it's less. And let's make it like 453 maybe. Just a little bit less than the 455 that we set on the other. Okay. Compile and save. Let's go back to local. Now we want to create a state down here. Oh, not that. A state. This will be called crouch. Let's align it to here. And this rule will be the crouch. Let's go back. Let's open it. And here, what we want to do, we want to get the TPS crouch BS. And we want to get the right speed. We want to get the forward speed. And we want to compile and save and go back to the local. Let's get from here and connect back. And to here, we want to just get the crouch and not boolean. So when we are not crouching anymore, let's align it. Let's compile, let's save all, let's go back. Now we want to actually create a state alias up here. And this will be called to jump. We will later on create more states here, but for now this will work. To jump. Okay, and we want to select the moving, sprinting, and crouch. And from here, we want to add a state. Let's align it here. Let's call this jumping or something like that. And this rule will be called falling. Okay, so when we are falling, and we actually should we call this in air? I think that's better. Okay, that's better, yeah. Now from here, let's connect back to here. Let's add the rule. And this will be falling, not boolean. Connect to here, select and align. Compile, save all, back to local, and let's add the animation here. The animation will be the jump animation, like this. Okay, compile, save all, let's go back to local. Now we can actually close this animation blueprint, and we want to go back to the PP first person character and to the viewport. So now what we want to do, we want to select our hand smash so we can see the MW style 2 mail and we can browse to its location. Now we want to duplicate this, and this duplicate we want to call it style 2 mail full. This old we want to call it mail hands. Okay, the reason is for this we want to use the arm skeleton, and for this full we want to skeleton, assign skeleton, and we want to select the UI for ASCII mannequin skeleton. Okay, let's save, let's go to the PP, first person character, and now let's select our mesh, character mesh 0, and let's search for a full. Now we have this here, and we want to use animation blueprint, and we want to select the APP TPS player. Now let's set the X location to -10. Okay, let's compile, save all. And now let's open the construction script. And here, after we hide the neck, we want to also get the mesh, this mesh 0, and we want to hide bone by name. And I think we want to hide the spine 0, 3. Oh, not like that. 0, 3. Compile and save. Now we can actually go test this. It is not ready yet, but it should work. There's only one problem. We can see like this. Oh, I died. But I will show you. So we can see like this, but you can see the animations are working. But the crouch is not, because we have not set it yet. So yeah. Okay, how we can fix this is by creating a new function called camera control. And here in camera control, we want to first get our first person camera. And we want to get relative transform. And we want to split it. And we want to split the location and split the rotation. And actually, we also want to set relative location. Okay. Now, what we want to set it to will be the Y. Oh, we have to split this. The Y will be the Y and Z will be the Z. But on the X, what we want to do, we want to map range clamped, and in range A will be, let's make it like -20, and B -90. So what does this does, I will show you. Compile and save here in the viewport. So we will map it so when our camera is rotated. Okay, not like that, sorry. I have to change this. So when our camera is rotated more than -20, it will start to move this closer. Not like that, but closer like this until like 30 units. I think that's the good way to, yeah. Because also in real life, when you look down like in front of you, your spine will like, I don't know how to say it, but it will stretch and rotate, so your head will be more forward than normally. So yeah. So let's do that. Camera control. So here it should be 0 on the -20, and on the -90 it should be 30. And actually, we don't want to connect this X to here, sorry. We want to connect this Y here, because it's the Y rotation. Okay, this we want to connect to X. Simple as that. Compile. Save. Let's go to the event graph. And let's go to the event tick. I will actually quickly check where I have put it before. Yeah, so let's move all these a little bit further right. Let's get the camera control to here, to the first, like that. Let's add some reroutes, so it will look a little bit nicer. So now, compile, save. When we play, the camera thing should be working. You can see it's looking pretty nice. We have working feet. Okay, only one thing that I noticed, the animation, the shadow is not looking very good. So let's turn that off. Also, we don't yet have the crouch animation, so let's also fix that. So first, let's go back there and let's select our mesh 0. And let's scroll down until we find the cast shadow. Here under the lighting, we have cast shadow. Let's turn that off. Yes. So the next thing, what I want to do is I want to set the crouch variable. So let's go to the event graph and let's find our crouching function, which should be here. And here, before we play this timeline, let's stretch this box a little bit, maybe even more, and let's move everything after this to the right. And now let's get our anim crouch and let's set it here. And what we want to set it to will be, let's get a select node. And let's get the get standing crouch. And here on option 0, so where we are standing, we want to set it to true. So we are crouching. So this makes that crouching animation starts before the real crouching here. So yeah, now when we compile, save, go here and play, we should have everything working. When we crouch, you can see, and our crouching animations also work. The animations are not the best, but yeah, they are working. On the later episodes, we will add some more things to this, so this will look better. Also, our jumping animation for some reason is not working. Why is that? Let's actually fix that in this episode. Okay, the problem was that our jumping animation has glitched and it is not like it was supposed to be. So let's actually make a different episode about jumping. So let's create a jumping in place and jumping in movement animations. So yeah, I actually think that was all for this video. If you like what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one. Bye.